now go to work, bitch.
Hello and welcome to Stoneblock 2. In this episode we're going to be doing spells, which is all this in here that Josh has been doing. Bingo head Josh, that is. Now, between me and you, and I wanted to say it in this room so he wasn't around, but it's changed a bit. I used to always run around in emerald armour, but he seems to have really taken this role on really well. So I've warned you now, okay? Mr. Bingerhead Josh.
Yes.
Ready for your tutorial, sir?
Huh? Yeah. Oh, hello there, mate.
I see you've got. Oh, you found your trousers then?
Oh yeah, I found them.
Yeah.
I found them.
Okay.
It's beautiful fashion.
Yes, it is.
Get with it, boy.
Yes, I know. Cause you look at what I'm wearing, and it's well, yeah, it's a bit.
It's 2020. Time to
Diamondy,
get
innit?
some new clothes on.
Yes. You're very right. You're very right. So, I just thought I'd come over and for your tutorial, sir. Is that okay?
No, I don't see why not.
Okay. Well,
I mean,
over to you then.
it's so hard to voice. So I keep failing.
That's okay.
I'm gonna try to keep going as much as I can.
Okay. Just called prevailing.
Yeah. Right, guys. I would like to say that it ain't that easy trying to learn all this. First thing you gotta do is find those flying little balls of dust-looking things and give them a big old slap on the chops. And then you get told some weird whispers, you know. I mean, I thought I was going crazy, but I mean, am I going crazy?
I don't know. Shall I have a look at the book?
Oh yeah, that's it.
Oh,
Yeah,
strange dreams. See, that's what you're going on
hey.
about. You're going on about the strange dreams in the book.
Hey,
Right.
hey.
For a moment, then I thought you'd lost your marbles.
Well, I'm pretty sure I did lost that.
Right. So, when you get this book, how'd you get this book, by the way?
Well, all I did was had a nice, lovely nap. You know, drank my milk, had my cookies, said goodnight to my mum, went to sleep. I woke up and had a book on my face.
Right.
And it told me that I had a strange dream that I apparently didn't know I had.
Right. So, maybe that's the reason why I've not seen it, because all the time I've been here, because I'm a bit of a workhorse.
Yeah, that's very true. That's
work
very
till you
true.
drop. I haven't slept. So if I was gonna sleep, I'd have probably got one of those books and thought, what the hell? But as I haven't slept, then that's probably why I haven't got one. That would teach you to sleep, wouldn't it?
Well, let me read you a lovely story. Settle down, my friends. Right.
I would sit in a chair, but it's in the other corner of the room.
Yeah, I'm sure you can still hear me.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I had the strangest dream last night. In the dream, I took 3 of these strange crystals I've been finding and ground them with a handful of redstone in a bowl using a piece of flint. The crystals had to be of different types, but if I did it properly, then the result was strange, glowing dust. In the dream,
Sorry, I nodded off for a second. Carry on.
I took the dust and sprinkled it on a bookcase, but the dream ended before I saw what happened. So if you know, I wonder, should I do what the dream showed? I have Jesus Christ. I have the impression that dust was going to reveal something wondrous but dangerous. Well, there you go.
Very nice. Thank you very much. I enjoyed that 40 wings. Thank you for that.
My 40 what? No, what is fine.
What's all this about?
Anyway, right, basically, you just need to go get, you need to kill those weird dust things. You get these lovely crystals. You have 3 different types, as
Oh,
it
I
said.
remember.
Oh yeah, you did,
When we was
didn't you?
digging down the bottom down there, we made a hell biome, which we still haven't shown people how to do, by the way.
No, yeah, I
You
forgot
had
about
those
that.
little entities, which was like a little tiny star that used to fly around, and so we smacked a few of them, didn't we? And it gave us
Hmm.
these stones, and we didn't know what they were for, so we just kept hiding them in a chest, and until about a week ago, well, about 2 or 3 days ago, when you got that book and you decided, right, I'm going to try and do this, and that's when you worked out what the stones are for. So, well done, you. Very well done.
I know. Well done, me, my big brainy.
Mm. So
Anyway,
this makes
well,
oh, Salis Mundus. Okay.
yes. Now this thing comes important. You know what? If you wanted, you could just call it pixie dust. It would work in the same way.
Okay.
Anyway, pretty much, you just grab your lovely, beautiful pixie dust, and you put it around and give it a bit of a blow, and then, capiche! Look down. It's on the floor. It's a book.
Ah.
This is how you start your journey. I'll chuck it to you. Well, yeah, I've already got one on me. Anyway, so this is where it will start giving you some instructions on things to do.
Ah,
Well,
right.
because I've already done this, it doesn't matter what you show you in my book, because what I show you in my book is what happens when I've finished doing them.
Okay.
So you just have to read it yourself, and I'm just here to give a little heads up, bit of start on it.
Okay. Well, I'm pretty certain that most people who play this will know how to read through all this. There's
You know, as
quite a
long
few
as you
pages.
can actually read.
Now, it says research completed. Oh, right. Shows you how to do that on the workbench. Okay, fair enough. I suppose as I start doing this, it will start taking me through to the next set of pages, next things I've got to do. Oh, right, we're already up here. Types of
Oh yeah.
knowledge. What's this one? Theory crafting. This is quite a big. It's going to
Oh
be quite a
yeah.
big project. Then it's going to take you some weeks to get through. That's fair
No, yeah,
enough.
it'll take you a few days to get through.
Okay, well,
Anyway,
yep.
when you start reading the book, it's gonna give you a little task on. I cannot remember. It was a while ago I did this, but I think it just asks you to. I think it just tells you about the crafting table and how to make one. I mean, it's honestly, it's just a bit of lovely dust, and then you just give it a little bit of a blow again on there, and then capiche! Wow!
Ah,
Magic,
wow,
literally.
that's got some different bits on it, isn't it?
Yeah, this is where a lot of crafting parts you'll be needing to do will be on this for
Right.
plenty of reasons, and I'll explain. Well, I can explain now. Is that all? You know these lovely little circles with the different colors on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is where you'd put your this is where the crystals will go. The air one, the water one, the fire one, the earth one, the other god one, and then the other one. Can't remember the last two, but
The other one, the other one, the other one.
yeah, because I forgot. Anyway, yeah, you put them in pretty much some of the crafting that you're going to look at on doing will
Yeah.
require the crystal, or one crystal, or all of them, or a few of them, and you pretty much just stick them on here, and then put your bits in the middle, and then they'll come out on the side, and then that's how you'll be able to craft things using the crystals as well. I bet you got quite a few questions now, ain't you?
Well, no,
I mean,
because I suppose the thing is, like when I get to Draconic Evolution, their crafting table is massive. It's probably got about 50 different spots in it that you've got to
oh god,
fill 45 of them. So yeah, to know that you've got this crafting table to use instead of using, because I would imagine most people go run into these, you need to make
mm,
one of these. So
yeah.
yeah. So what's next then, Mr. Bingo?
Well, after you've done that and completed that, I think it then asks you to make a research table. What you need to do to make one of these is make a wooden table first, which
Oh,
is
okay.
literally just 2 bits of wood and 3 slabs.
Oh, that's
That's
not bad.
pretty simple.
No,
And
wooden table.
yeah, it's pretty simple. And well, you place it down. It's just a table. You can't really do much. You can slap it with your fist. You can try and blow dust on it, but that's not how it works. Got a few more things you're gonna need first. So follow me this way, Mike.
Okay.
Oh, no, you know how to make paper, of course. But I thought I'd just, be cool and show you. You're gonna
Actually,
need quite a lot of paper for
actually, I don't know how to make paper. It's my first time playing the game.
when you're noob. Straight
So yeah,
up.
so like I showed the other day, you can use sugarcane, or you can get yourself 3 logs, making sure they're facing down when you place them. And if you hit your special hotkey and hit them with a stone or iron or gold or diamond or emerald if you can, hammer, it will turn it into, I think it's called wood chips. And if you put 3 wood chips down the same way it's done on here, it will still also give you paper. So don't worry that you've got to go and get yourself some sugar cane and grow it. There's actually another way. So yeah.
Well, and then you'll need one of these, the scribing tool.
Ah, this is where you started to talk all funny and go, oh, hello, all weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So,
This is
so
where
it's
it all
just
started.
so it's an ink sac, a feather, and a bottle. Well, lucky enough, we get some junk things like that. They're always in one of our chests down there that
Oh,
I normally throw
yeah.
out.
Very easy.
So
And
what?
then,
What is this?
well, as soon as you,
Okay,
yeah,
carry on.
you can ask the question
I'm sorry, I spoke.
while we're going.
I'm sorry. Don't hit me with your book and quill. I'm sorry.
Bruh, 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 bruh. Naughty boy.
Right. Okay. So, what would you use this for?
Well, that's what I was just about to show you.
Okay, I'll shut
Follow me
up.
back.
I'll be quiet and come back over rhythm.
Pretty much all you gotta do is hold it in your hand and then give it a lovely slap on the table and then changes it.
All
It then
right.
changes it into your research table. This is where you'll be putting your paper. In the top right hand corner, you got an empty slot. Just
Yep.
stick your paper in there. All lovely and snug on a rug.
So, what would
And
you do on this table?
you create theories.
Okay.
Well, for the start of it, all you got is well, if you have the things that of if you've made the things and they're in a certain block radius of the research table, you can research specific things on them.
Right. Okay.
So at the start of the game, all you're gonna do is have just a crafting table for now. What you do is when you click on the crafting table, it will take down one of the light bulbs you got there.
Okay.
That means the light bulbs is your inspiration. So when you press create theory, I don't know if you can see if I press it, can you see what's on there?
Yeah. Well, it's just got a big question mark, but yeah.
Oh yeah, there you go. You pretty much you start your theory, you got your fingers across the top, and you just press the question mark, and you bring up these papers, and it'll ask you, calibrate. You take some time to properly calibrate your instruments and tools. Gain 15
Artifice. Yeah, and a bonus draw.
bonus draw.
Okay.
And well, see you got the light bulb on the top. That each time you do one of these, you'll be taking down one light bulb or two, depending on how much it is. So if you can pick between two. So you got one that you can do what? You open yourself to a flow of this around you. Oh yeah, you can read that yourselves.
Right. Okay. So if when you've got these lights at the top, they're all lit. Each time you do one, those lights will go out.
Yes, if I was to press, let's say the calibrate one, it puts it there, and then it'll start. Do you see the percentage go up in the top left, top right corner?
Yeah, 15%.
Yes, this will be going towards well, that part of the learning process, and you see the bulbs now gone down. One of them has.
Yeah.
And if I was to press a question mark again, the bonus draw has now given me a bonus draw. Because I've done a lot of theories already, that now when I do them, it asks me to grab an item that I don't have to give the item to this to then do it. So yeah, but for you on the start, it'd just be it wouldn't ask for items, where it probably wouldn't as such, and you'd just be able to go through it all and then learn a bunch of different things, and then when you finish when all your light bulbs are all gone down, you've got no more left. It ends. Your papers will sit on the right, and then it will just come up with saying complete theory, and then when you press complete, it will give you a bunch of research parts that get added to your book. That then will unlock different sections that you'll be able to learn how to make the few infusion things and all these other different parts, and they just kind of like a branch. It's like a tree, just expands and gets just expand into different areas after
Right.
a few times.
Right. So what you're saying is you can't just jump in and do the bits you want to do. You've got to do each piece bit by bit, section by section,
Hmm.
to then get the
You
next lot you need to do to get as far as you've got down the bottom there. Now I can
well,
understand
yeah.
why you was going absolutely crazy and you got this stupid funky clothing on. Carry on.
Stop being so mean. This is fashion.
So what's this on a cauldron?
Oh yeah, pretty
Oh, it
much.
is.
Hey, calm down, calm down. Let's take a deep breath, my boys.
Okay.
Okay, after a while of doing your lovely research on your table and stuff like that, you may come across, when you're doing your theories, you may come across the alchemy part, and then you will get your percentage up on alchemy, and then when you complete your theory, you'll then have if you've, oh, Jesus, my words, boys. If you have the right amount and what it requires, you'll get it come up on your book. It'll just come up with alchemy, and it'll tell you on how to make the cauldron and that lot. And all you gotta do is just put dust on this, and it turns it into a crucible.
Oh wow.
And to use this, well, since I've actually got it down already, what you have to do is you need a heat source, such as lava in this case, because it's better heat source.
Yep.
You'd have lava underneath it,
Yep.
and then you'd put your water inside, and if you wait a bit, you'll see it'll start to have bubbles bubbling around. It may take a while. There you
Oh
go,
yeah.
bubbles. And that's
Nice.
when it's
So
pretty
is
much
my
ready for you
bar
to stick
is my bath
ingredients
ready?
in.
Let's get in my bath. There we go.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
your bath's ready.
could you turn the heater
Yay!
down? It's a bit hot in here. I'm cooking my toast. Let's get out of there. Right then. So
Right.
okay, I have seen you doing this. I have seen you doing these bits and pieces and putting water in here, and I'm sure people have heard it through when I was doing my videos and use the other side, filling this thing like mad.
Yeah, I was doing a lot.
Bingo and his 40,000 buckets of water. So
Oh,
I have
gee.
heard you using it, and I know you've been working very, very hard down the bottom there, trying to get all this together, and you're trying to explain it the best you can in the way you can. But I think really it's going to be book, read, do what it says, because there's
Yeah,
so
is
much.
that.
There's so much. You could be here for hours, days, even trying to explain it all as you're building it. So
No, yeah.
I think this will be the easiest thing. We'll probably do this in 2 or maybe 3 sections to get up to where you are,
No.
but it's all just to help. So,
Oh, yeah,
with
of
that in mind,
course.
what's the
I'll,
what's another quart for?
I'm gonna come on that in a few seconds. I just wanted to give a
Okay,
demonstration on how the cauldron works.
okay,
It's right. You know the items you have, all the items that you collect, and all that lot, like wood and all that lot.
yeah.
If you hold the shift button, if you go into your inventory and then hold shift and then like put your cursor over things, you see all these different little pictures come up on all the things you have on you. You have like a picture of like an armor piece. If you look at your armor, you got a bit of armor and then like
Oh,
metal,
yeah.
and you got the numbers, the amount of like points it's got on them.
Oh,
These you can pretty much put these like you can pretty much put your whole entire armor inside this. If you want to. I'm just gonna put feathers in there. If I look at feathers, it just has 5 feathers and then 5 air. And all
yeah.
you do is just right click these items on it and it goes in it. Like that. And this is how you'll be able to make all the crystals, all the starting crystals you're gonna need, like all the air and all the fire and all that lot. It will ask you to make them as well and teach you how to do them.
Right.
So
Okay.
that's when you need these.
Well, it's got some weird
It's,
colours coming off it.
oh yeah, that's what the magic was. That's the magic. And now
Nice.
this is where the
Ah,
core come
smells
into it.
good. Look, my first cauldron.
I love feather stew.
Yeah. So, just recapping over what you just said. I put myself over. Where is it? Where's it gone? Let's put it over an apple. No, no, no. I'm meant to be pressing shift and not, yeah. So I've gone over some iron ingots. It's got nothing. I've gone over some infinity booster cards. It's got down like an ingot sign with 22. And it
Oh,
must have
that's metal.
almost like a fast moving person of 22, and then it's almost like a solar system with a star, almost like a never star in the middle with two
Yeah.
circles around it, and then you got looks like 3 diamonds as well, or 3 diamond shapes. So when it asks you to make something of one of those, it's those items that you throw in there, which then helps you to do what your crystal is supposed to be. Is that correct?
Yeah, that is how you'll be able to make the different types of crystals. There's loads of crystals.
Oh, I
It
did.
does get hard to make them and understand it and try to get a bunch of them. It is very difficult and very slow paced.
Yeah,
But
well, I did wonder what they were for because I kept coming across them. I know about the EMC because that's something I'm desperately wanting to make, but I still can't even at the level I'm at. So just muster on. So you were saying about the Nevercore. Sorry, I pulled you away from this for a minute.
yeah, you put another quart in or any crafting part actually, and you can get these quart silvers.
Yep.
Now, what you do with these quart silvers are is that
Can I just correct you? It's quartz slither.
you what?
Slither.
I'm so confused.
I thought it was silver. It says slither. Yeah, look. Put it back on
Yeah,
here again.
quartz.
Oh, you can't, can you?
Quartz silver. It's quartz silver. There you go. Look, see, quartz silver. No, look at it. It says quartz silver.
SLIVER. Sliver.
Well, you know what? I'm dumb and my brain don't work. I don't
Yeah.
care.
If I'd glanced at that, I would have said silver as well. Where you gone?
Yeah,
There you are.
it's
No,
standing here.
It's actually sliver. What we'll do is every time you say silver, we'll know you mean sliver. So you carry on. Each to their own, eh?
Sliver. Right. Okay. Jeez, I didn't actually even notice. I didn't really read it much. I just kind of had a quick glance and I was like, silver.
I do it all the time. I glance at something, speak, and then go back and go, no, that's not redstone, that's gold. Why did I say that? What an idiot. So yeah.
Right. And
So,
anyway,
yep.
These are crucial for making your crystals is when you hold one, because I put in those stuff in there now. If I was to
Yep.
click it right, I want my stuff. Oh, I'm inside it. Okay, for some reason this is not actually working.
Oh.
That is actually oh, that's strange. That's very strange.
Well, it's bubbling, but it's not getting the. It's not getting.
Maybe it's ran out. Maybe I need to grab some more feathers. Give me a few seconds. So I grab a few more of these dudes. I'm even gonna clean out my water just in case. There we go. And well, we'll do this again since I was too slow. Right, you've done all that stuff now, yeah. And when you click on it, it then boom,
there you go.
gives you a crystal. You've just picked it up, my friend, in your hand.
No, I haven't.
You've got.
No, it wasn't me. Look, gone. Oh, it's back again. Gone.
Yeah, well, this is the
There you go.
Volatus. I don't know. It's a crystal, okay? It's a vis crystal.
Right, and those are the crystals that you use. Lovely. So those are the crystals that you use on that table down there, is it? Where you said
Well,
about?
this specific type of crystals you wouldn't know. The ones I wanted from inside here was the air ones, which would be the yellow crystal.
Right. Okay.
I can and that's they're like the main ones that get used in these like crafting visit in these kind of things.
Oh, so it's also a chance thing as well.
There's not a chance thing, no. It's a guaranteed thing.
Right. Okay.
It's just anyway, yeah. Well, it's alright. Also, another quick thing is if you've got some stuff in here, right? Like, oh, I didn't mean to put that in there. I don't want those. I don't want this type of stuff in there. I was trying to make this, not this.
Yeah.
If you shift and then right-click the cauldron, it takes the water and then it takes all the magic that's inside, just kind of floats off on your screen.
Yeah.
And then you just put fresh water in there, and then there's no more like essence in there for anything anymore.
Oh, and then you start again.
Yeah, you can just start again.
So if it was me doing this, for instance, you'd hear me doing that every 5 seconds.
Yes.
Because I'm pretty good like that. I mean, if it comes to messing things up, you can't mess it up like I do.
No, you can't.
Okay. Well, I know. Oh, we're back to this again. Sorry, carry on.
Oh yeah, there's just one thing is that it's gonna ask you to make this, thing soon.
Okay.
This little thing, and see now you can see why all the crystals. Right, see all the crystals they sit around it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they used to they help power. Anyway, this beautiful thing here is. I need you to hold it because you need to see what it is when you hold it. Is that when you hold it on your screen, looking cool?
Yeah.
And what you'd do is you'd hold that in your hand and you'd walk around and look at all the different types of blocks you've got around, and you just right click with that in your hand, right click on the different blocks and all that lot, and you get research points that will even help you
Oh, right.
progress further and quicker.
I do feel a bit claustrophobic. This so close to my face. I feel a bit like a Cyberman.
You don't have to hold it all the time.
No, it's all right. I'll just click everything, mate. Don't click crafting.
Well,
tab.
I think I've already been round
Lovely.
and clicked pretty much everything there is. I mean, like you can actually come down here. Come here.
Yo.
I've not clicked any of this black glass. So before you click on the glass,
Too late.
right?
Yeah.
Too late.
Yeah. Don't worry. I'll click on the pillar instead. Look, there's pillars in.
But
Yeah.
anyway, when you look at it with your little glass thing in your hand, you
Yeah.
should see like little particles come off it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that is pretty much showing you that that's an indication. Researched that before, that when you right click on it, it'll then either give you
Ah.
points or not.
Something flew up
So
then and went into my book.
yeah,
Yeah.
that will give us information on better how to. But pretty much it's like more like less research table theory type of thing. Then it helps towards knowing knowledge.
All right. So
So
I do remember a few days ago you running around saying I need to research stuff. So I took you down to the reactor and I went, there you go, research everything here. There's loads of machines in here. And you ran around going, research.
yeah, just
So
getting all the
now I
information
know
I
why.
could.
I thought you just completely lost your marbles. I thought you completely lost the plot and was just, I was waiting for your head to explode and, for you to turn into an alien. But no, now I know why. Oh, okay, well that explains some of the madness I see around here, and obviously the clothes you keep wearing. Don't wear them again.
Being so mean about my clothes. This is fashion.
I wonder
Okay.
if I can research my pet rock.
No.
Nothing can be learned from this. You evil person.
Well, it
My
is a
poor
rock.
pet-
What do you
My
expect?
poor pet rock. There's nothing you can learn from him. I have you. Oh, how about learning the door then? Oh no, you can open a door. Can't learn a door. Okay, how about learning that then? Oh, I've just put my cursor up and I've got a hammer with 5 and an owl with 5 beside it in the distance here.
Yes. Now that is also a cool thing. Is that when you look at things, it also tell you like the things like so a torch will have. Well, what you can see is showing you that what this thing kind of like offers. So if you were to break this torch, have it in your inventory, and then hold shift and look over it, it's kind of like that. It's just telling you what it is really.
Oh well.
Telling you the parts that it has from it.
Thank you very much for that. Much appreciated. Now I'm starting to understand a little bit on what you do down there. Although you've done way more than this. I mean, it took you a while to work all this out and start to get it to
No,
work.
yeah.
Because there isn't. The book doesn't really give you that much help. I know you've had to do a bit of YouTube searching, a bit of wiki searching, and that to try and find out. Well, you're asking me to do this, but there isn't anything listed that name. So how am I supposed to make it?
It is very confusing. It tries to tell you how to do this, how to do that, and I'm going, well, I don't see this, and I don't understand. It's not giving me enough information. It's not being specific and explaining it enough that I don't understand it all the time.
Yeah.
I just sit and go, right, I don't get ya.
Well, I know when you said that you wanted to do it, I was quite happy because I thought there's no way. I'll probably last 5 minutes ago. Yeah, sod that. I want to make a draconian core. I'd rather obliterate the whole place by making a draconian core and watching it go nuclear.
That would be
which is why I'm going to do the reactor of the draconian core at the very end. So if I do mess it up and it wipes this lot out, don't matter because the series is done. Ta-da! Because I'm not building all this again. No fear. So, are we done for this first one?
But
Lovely.
yeah, that is all that there is to show you for getting started. There was a couple of things I'll be showing you in a later time in another video on a few things that will help you actually, and a few things I got stuck on myself
Right. Okay.
that
Well.
I was completely confused on until I went and looked up on YouTube. Went, well, the game said about this, not about this.
Right.
This is what I need. This here don't exist.
Right.
Stupid.
What I was going to say was thank you very much for taking the time out to show me this. Thank you very much for being with me and playing YouTube with me. It's and Minecraft.
You're welcome.
Because this is a great pack and we are having great fun. We do have a fun. We don't always record it, but we do have fun. But I hope this has helped you a little bit. It is confusing. I'm confused, but I'm sure if I sat down and started reading through these books and doing these little bit by little bit, I'd have the knowledge that Bingerhead Josh has. At the moment, this has just blown my mind. I now know how he feels when I start making stuff like that, and he goes, "What the hell's that?"
Yeah.
But thank you very much for taking the time. We will probably do another episode of this, if not another 2, because it seems this is going to be a huge thing. So thank you very much for taking the time for helping me and showing me, and good luck. Thank you.
Yeah, good luck.
Hope you enjoy that, everyone. We do try and give you as much information as we can. I know sometimes we do go on a bit, but well, that's life, I'm afraid. So see you all.
Live.
Yeah, see you all in the next episode. Bye from me.
In a bit.
Bye.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.